Is Blade cancelled? Could be. Genuinely could be. Mahershala Ali has now confirmed talks for the brand new Jurassic World film. So we've heard quite a lot of rumours and rumblings about this movie, Blade, as well as the Jurassic World reboot, remake, recall, whatever you want to call it. But the issue with Blade is it's long gestated and it's nowhere near getting off the ground. Like, it's just not happening. We had a recent report that they got a brand new screenwriter, another screenwriter, it's like the 7th one. And now we hear Mahershala Ali is in talks for another pretty big tentpole. You know, Jurassic World, that's going to be what I guess the industry would consider to be a blockbuster, or at least their hopes is it would be a blockbuster hit. So if he's pushing his focus on that now, that's not a good sign for Blade. Like, it's just not. I hazard a guess he may have gotten a bit bored waiting for Blade to come to fruition, and now he's scoping out different projects. I mean, you can't, in the Hollywood world, you know, go without significant work for massively long periods of time. Like, it's just not possible. They have a lifestyle that they need to keep up with, you know. So we'll take a look at this. Hit subscribe if you're new here, guys. Turn the bell notifications on. And if you like what I do, please do help further by supporting with Patreon. You do get benefits for that as well. It's the first link down below. And you can support for as little as $2 a month. Now, again, Mahershala Ali, he is in talks to join the Jurassic World film. Okay? With respect to that, and what I just said with my sort of preamble, my opening preamble, has he done films since Blade's been announced? Yeah, he has. But not huge blockbuster hits, not films they're going to give him a pretty huge pay packet. But also, as an actor, would you just not get bored waiting for a film to happen? You know? Like, it feels like he's constantly battling with Marvel to get this film off the ground. That he'd even sort of wangled his way to getting creatives that he was approving of to write the script. And I'd be embarrassed if I was an actor and I was working on this project for so long. There were reports in mainstream media outlets saying, you know, the big media outlets like Variety, saying it was going to be a female-focused movie, even though he's the namesake of the film. Like, I'd be embarrassed to be working on that. I'd be ashamed of myself and ashamed of the production. It's been years since this was announced. Years. It should have been very, very easy to write this script. So I think there's definitely some sort of legitimacy to the rumours that he may be done with Blade. So as it says here, a new report claims that Mahershala Ali is in talks to join a new Jurassic World movie, and that has now led to speculation that he might be done with a long gestating and delayed Blade film. I would be. So the Hollywood Reporter's Boris Kitt claims Ali, quote, is in talks to join Scarlett Johansson in Universal's new Jurassic World feature. Bearing in mind, remember, this was due to hit theatres July next year. So they need to start filming when? Pretty much now. When was Blade due to start filming? Pretty much now. So, yeah. If he does sign up, I think Blade is either delayed or done. It's cancelled. So director Gareth Edwards is expected to helm the film, which I think is a good pick, actually. I do think that's a good pick. And that's based on a script from writer David Cope. The movie is currently scheduled to hit theatres on July 2nd, 2025. So following the report, speculation has bubbled up that Ali might be done with Marvel Studios' Blade film. MCU Film News on X shared and, quote, we can now definitely expect the infamous line from Marvel Studios stating that Mahershala Ali and the studio have parted ways due to scheduling conflicts. That's actually probably the best way they can. I mean, you know, outside of videos like this and people that frequent channels like mine, most people would be none the wiser. They'd just be like, oh yeah, sure, whatever then. Just be like, yeah, scheduling. They don't know the drama that this movie's been under and how much of a joke it is. Because I've reported on this every single step of the way and it's just embarrassing. That is the best way they can publicly part ways. It might actually give them a really good out, genuinely. So this speculation comes following a recent rumour and previous speculation from John Campier that Marvel Studios might move on from Mahershala Ali for the Blade film. Why would you move on from him? He's an Oscar-winning actor. He's a good actor. Why would you move on from him? Like, why? Why would you spend years in development and then move on from him? That's not your choice then, is it, Marvel, at that point? Like, it's not your choice. That's Mahershala Ali's choice. Anyway, so first scooper, Daniel RPK, reported by Heroic Hollywood, claims that, quote, Marvel is looking for a new writer to significantly revise the script. Marvel has finalised the overall story, and film is expected to begin later this year in Mexico or Brazil. Alright then. Not if he's on another film, it's not. What a joke. So following that rumour, Campier detailed, about a week or two ago, I had somebody say to me that somebody relatively connected to the situation, that they had heard that they were right back to square one, that there are too many of the key players not happy with the current iteration of the script. How are you not happy with the script? How many years has it been? Just do Blade with the Raid as an outline, right? Just do that. Just that. There you go. Apartment block. Blade goes to investigate, finds out his daughter's at the top of the apartment block being held captive by some twat of a vampire, and he just hacks his way through people. That's a good film. There you go. I've given you your outline. It's not hard. Why is it taking you years? What are you doing? You plums. So he continued, didn't say what the key players were, whether the key player is the current director, or if the key player is Feige, or if the key player is Mahershala Ali, or whoever. Didn't mention it, so like most of the things I hear, I just let that. I just put that away, right? But then this report came out, and I went, oh, okay, maybe there was something to it. So a little bit later, John would also say, I do not believe Mahershala Ali is going to Blade. No, obviously not. Anyone with a brain cell doesn't think that. I think within the next 2 months, we're going to get the infamous scheduling conflicts, which actually, I shouldn't put quotes around that. It's probably going to become a truth. Yeah, manufactured truth, but yeah, sure. There's probably going to be a scheduling thing because this guy can only put his career on hold for so long, which is what I said. And again, I've no inside information on that. Nobody's told me Mahershala Ali isn't going to be. So just kill the headlines, right? Yeah, but I mean, come on now. I mean, literally in December, he's like, oh yeah, we're working on it. That's the best I could tell you. I'm really encouraged with the direction of the project. I think we'll be back at it relatively soon. Yeah, literally nothing's happening though. And it says this from Jeff Snyder. Said in September of 2022, I'm told that the current Blade script is roughly 90 pages, features exactly 2 action sequences. Mahershala said to be very frustrated with the process. Feige said to be spread too thin, but hey, that's just what sources are telling me. Don't shoot the messenger. Mate, this thing's done. Come on now, it's just done. It's dead. This is going to be cancelled. What an absolute shit show. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.